I'm going to start with this vitamin C toner to help prep our skin. This helps with anti-aging. This helps brighten the skin. It helps minimize pores. We're just going to prep her up. Go ahead and close your eyes for me. An important thing about this, you can never have too much. So we've been talking a lot about tight waterlining. We have the perfect candidate because she loves a tight waterline. That is when, by the way, you take an eyeliner and you place it not on the outside of the eye, but the inside of the eye. And I'm going to show you guys a way to kind of expand upon that idea while also using this, which is called Diamond. It's the ultimate eyeliner in this really beautiful silver metallic shade. I have a lot of swatches on my hand right now, but I think you guys can see that. And I just feel like that's really gonna pop. I also love how easily this eyeliner glides. It takes no work at all. It happened within seconds. I don't have to work hard. And therefore she doesn't have to wait and have to be uncomfortable. We did the black on the inside. And now we're going to take the silver and we're actually going to hit right underneath the waterline to give it an extra pop. Maybe something a little bit more evening forward, but also I just feel it fits with our artsy vibe. Really pretty. It's gorgeous. It just makes your eyes sparkly. You have like, it doesn't look like you're wearing any heavy eye makeup. It looks like you just have a sparkly eye, like you're full of wisdom and beauty, which she is. Our model shines a little bit better. She deserves it. So we're gonna use the Millennium glitter stick. I already swatched a little bit on behind my arm. Instead of just taking this directly to the face, I'm going to take my finger, get a little bit of the product on here. Go ahead, close your eyes for me. And now she just has a bit of diamond dusting, if you will, along the eye, but it's not overwhelming. It's just something fun if you happen to notice.
All right. A little more sparkle.
You just, something about you shines really brightly.
Thank you.
It's true. Some skin tones really like shimmer or metallic.
We're very personal today.
And so tell us, are you using the glitter stick with the brush?
This is the face and body bronzer. Before, when I used this product on a previous model, I used it kind of as a contour, but now I'm using it as a highlight. And I've highlighted it right on the top of her cheekbone. Really pretty. I'm going to place just a little bit. Oh, hello, Bee. A little bit right here. So we're lining the lips with russet. And then I'm also going to fill in the lips just a little bit with this color as well. All right, if you're ever lining your lips and you have a bit of an oopsie daisy, which happens to the best of us, you just take a small brush, take a little bit of concealer or foundation that you're using earlier, so, Bob Ross. He says, there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. I feel the same exact way about this. Gorgeous. Let's give you just a little bit of lip oil. This is the shade Unbutton. I just want to give her a little bit of gloss, a little bit of hydration.
A little bit of the mocha, right? Like a mocha color.
Yeah. I just feel like it's brought everything together. Go ahead and tap your lips together for me.
Thank you. Oh,
I know you look
beautiful.
juicy.
Yes.
Hey, hi guys, we're back. We're here with Tashi today. We're gonna do a little green eye moment. But first, I think we should prep the lips at the start of a routine. Sometimes it helps you to do a little bit of prep work before you get there. So this is the vitamin C lip balm. Just gonna prep this on. Beautiful. This will help ensure that our future lip is looking juicy. Now we're gonna do a little green smoky eye, like a very soft metallic green. So before we get started with that, I'm just gonna fill in her brow a little bit, give it a little frame to this beautiful creation we're gonna make. Spoolie, always spoolie to blend. Beautiful. Now Tashi already has beautiful brows, so we don't gotta work that hard. Well, it's never a master because oopsie poopsies will always happen. But I would argue that an eyebrow is only as challenging as you make it because God has already given you the landscape. The best eyebrows. The landscape is still inner, then the outer, and then if you go from the center pupil, that's your merge right there. So the landscape is there. I would say for myself, I've also been given a good gift by God. My eyebrows are good, so it didn't take me personally that long to master my own eyebrow. But for other people, I would say it took about 6 months for me to make sure I knew what the heck I was doing. Even then, I see a new face shape every day, you know?
I'm saying there's some difference between your own makeup and everything else.
Do it on other people. Yes, ma'am.
Different.
It's totally different. Also, because you're a little less afraid of your own face,
Right.
right? Like if you poke yourself in the eye, who cares? But if I poke you in the eye, oh girl,
Right.
I'll find myself in a grave. And look at that already. A fuller brow. It's still her natural brow. Again, the fine tip of the brow pencil. It's exactly what you want. We've been talking a lot about makeup trends. And we've been seeing, you know how it was, for the longest time, it was all about the winged eyeliner? And if it was up to me, the wing eyeliner would never go anywhere. I love the winged eyeliner. But the trends right now are showing more of a smokier kind of look, right? I'm sure you've seen it. You've seen the tight waterlining. You've seen like the smoked out black. Great, beautiful, fun. However, I want to pop in a little bit of green. I feel like with this outfit, it's the right move. I feel like it's something a little bit more fun. And because I'm going to smoke it out and it's not going to be as heavy as a black, it'll be a little bit more appropriate for this beautiful sunshine that we're experiencing. Now, while I do this, do you have any fun stories for me? Do you get to make stories?
To see an ex that I was afraid of anything and we hadn't seen each other. Like, so close. And well, I think there was some nerves there. But the thing that, of course, you have to make sure you do before you see an ex, you gotta make sure you look good, right? So you gotta oil up. You got to make sure that you have on the outfit that appropriately accentuates whatever you're working with. And I did that. And we met at a nice restaurant that I got to choose. And while I wasn't sure, he was really nervous, I was really nervous. It was like no time to cross.
It's still your birthday?
Yes, that's my birthday.
That's so nice. How long has it been?
Oh my goodness. Total. Uh,
That's so exciting. Congratulations. What I'm doing for you right now is I'm just taking a tight lined brush, this little like angled guy, and I'm just, after I've placed this liner on, I'm just smudging it. And you don't really have to be thoughtful about this. You can be a little messy. And she has a beautiful almond shaped eye. So I'm just extending it out. So 4 years going strong. And did you two meet in the city?
oh my goodness. Where we met? We met on an app.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy? I never would have thought I'd be that girl.
you'd be an girl.
Not at all. And I almost missed him. Literally, I was on the phone with my best friend. I took a screenshot of my phone to show her a different app. She was like, why do you have over 600 notifications on that app? She was like, you gotta go in there. My brother could be in there. And sure enough, I went in there. I opened the app, and he was like one of the first people that popped up.
Aw. Meant to be.
Do you think apps get a bad rep?
I do think that apps get a bad rep. And I think it also has a lot to do with I am more of a traditional girl. I want to meet you like at the hotel bar where I'm ordering my Shirley Temple.
You're dirty.
No. I never started drinking. Never had the desire. But I will go, yes, and I will get my Shirley Temple on the rocks with
I like
Sprite and grenadine, not cranberry and ginger ale.
Who does cranberry ginger? Like,
People do
that's-
that, right?
That's not a Shirley Temple.
It's
That's
so
something else.
expensive,
That is offensive.
And don't
that's
ever
a
think you
swept
can
drink.
get
That's
that
at the drugstore.
right?
That's sweats.
It's so disrespectful. But yes, I want to meet you in a setting like that. And I guess because people are so dishonest about who they are and what's going
That's
on, and you're
true,
concerned
though.
about your safety. You're concerned if you're getting scammed. I want to be able to be like, you know what? I know somebody who knows you. So in case you are crazy, you start tripping, I have a friend that I can be like, listen, what's going on with your boy? So it's really important to, when you get to know somebody when you're dating, find out who their friends are. You need somebody that's going to hold them accountable if they start tripping.
You're so right. Okay, I'm gonna mascara you. Feel free to blink as much as you'd like.
Okay.
This has little fibers in it, so it helps elongate the lash. It is waterproof, so you can try as much as you want. Happy tears, because we're in love.
Yes, we are in love.
That's so sweet.
Right? The lash.
Oh, you're like spooked by it?
Yeah, I buy them all the time and never use them. Always like, I'm going to be brave this time, and it doesn't.
Well, my one tip for my curly lash girls is to actually go get the lashes from the top, from the back. Which I'm brushing upwards and then kind of getting them from the back. That's a nice way to kind of make sure you're coating it.
Mhm.
And it'll also weigh the lash down just a little bit so that we're seeing like the
They can
length.
project.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep, it's like weighing the curl down. As if
That makes sense.
oh, in hair care, like if you put too much cream in, it can weigh the hair down. And sometimes it's what you want, sometimes it's not. And then as far as the lash curler, don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I think eyelash curling is a need for sure because people like it. And like you said, sometimes you can use it to almost like not straighten them, but like lengthen them so that they push back. You can see them more.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us have eyelashes, but they're not being seen if you don't push them back.
Right.
And so I think it is a good tool actually. So you guys have me thinking about it.
Those wheels turning.
Yes, it's
Especially
part too.
eyelash curlers that are made for different eye shapes.
Are there? Tell us about
A
that.
lot of eyelash curlers are made specifically only for a round eye shape.
Uh-huh.
And I would argue that the average person does not have a circle, right?
Yeah, almost.
You have very round, beautiful eyes, but they are not a circle.
I never even think about it. Like you don't think about it, but you're right. I would say almost I think almost everyone has almost almondish.
Yes. Almost most people have almond shaped eyes, but an eyelash curler is literally like a half moon.
Yeah.
So I always prefer one that kind of has a little bit more of elongation. But for you, I would prefer to use a half moon shape because you have a much more rounded eye.
I didn't think about that.
The more you know.
We're all learning things now.
Use a business card. If you want to picture, some people get weird about like their fingers being near their eye. So you can take a business card and you can push up with a business card. You also can use one of these handy dandies. We used these earlier to protect behind the eye while we're using it. But you also can take this side after the fact and just push up with this. The whole there for a minute. Beautiful. Now you have some spider lashes. Nice and long.
Get on FaceTime with my boo and bat my eyes.
That's funny. The green looks really good though. So you have to show her the mirror. The green looks really good
Oh yeah.
with your outfit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So the lashes are still natural, right? But they look nice and long, curled at the end. I tried to focus them so they would flare a little bit more like that way, which like seems to be the way that they want to be. I'm all about emphasizing the way that I want to be.
Yeah.
Perfection. I'm gonna do a little blush. I don't want to take away too much from your natural contour of your face that we talked about earlier. She has natural contour. She's gifted. But we're just gonna get a little color in the cheeks. And talented. So sorry, can't forget about that.
I like that.
A little bit of color in the cheeks, and then I'm actually gonna give you just a little bit of highlight. I can already kind of see where it naturally wants to play. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use what your face is telling me.
Can I tell you one of my biggest makeup, I don't want to say hacks, because it's kind of a staple, but things that I remember with makeup.
Yeah, sure.
So my aunt was a makeup artist, celebrity makeup artist, and we never really spoke about makeup a lot. Oddly enough, we just spoke about life. And she would always tell me just blend. And it seems so simple, but the more that I do my makeup now, it's so true. And I try to be mindful of the brush or sponge that I'm using and just making sure that I'm blending so that everything just
Lays right.
it lays the way that it's supposed to. And every time I always think about her. So she's like the best of the best, like the Whitney Houstons and Angela Bassett and Waiting to Exhale. She's so good to see. And I'm so proud of her.
Oh wow.
And she rests in peace. And hopefully she's proud of
That's a big deal.
the way that I attempt to do makeup. I wish that I spoke to her more about makeup, but I do value the gems that she did drop. The most important one was blending.
Blend. So my biggest thing, we were talking about TikTok trends.
Mhm.
You know how you'll be watching a TikTok trend and you like go to do it yourself, or like Instagram reels.
Yeah.
And you can always see all these people using so much improv. And my thing, you're talking about blend. You cannot blend anything if your entire face is taken. You cannot blend everything if like the foundation is all over your hair. You can't blend. So that is an excellent point and an excellent tip. Is that just take all of it and everything. This like your natural treatment of it is so pretty. And I would like to point out this is the blush shade Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I used it on a woman today who has a similar complexion to myself. And now I have also used it on you, and it looks stunning.
The sisterhood of the traveling brush.
Universal blush. When people say like, "Oh, universal shades don't exist," I'm like, "No, they can.
Yeah.
You just have to know how to use them and what they are and where to find them." So, Beauty in the City is where you find them.
Not through Beauty in the City.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So this is one of their universal highlighters. This is called Beige. I really like this. When you shear it out, right, it's not as crazy. So I'm just going to place a little bit of this. I'm letting the skin warm it up for me. And I'm just going to place a little bit of this on some of the high points next to the blush. place a little bit. My favorite thing in the world to do is to place a little bit on your cupid's bow. You just have a really nice defined cupid's bow. So sorry, gotta do it. Those are just the rules.
I think it's great.
All right, so we already prepped your lip. How is she feeling?
She cute.
She's cute. She feels moisturized, right?
Like I want to give kisses. Yes.
Right here, right? No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. So perfect. So we're gonna use the color Russet and just give you a nice outline and then place a little clear gloss on this. Russet is pretty dark already, so we don't need a lot. And I'm gonna blend this in. Clear universal gloss. Cannot go wrong. Oh, wow. Pretty nice and natural. Really nice though. We're just feeling a little elevated.
And not super sticky.
Oh, it's a lip oil, that's why.
Yes.
Yes,
Those
it's
hydrating.
packed with jojoba oil.
I love jojoba oil.
It's light, but it's like you said, hydrated. That's the one thing about jojoba oil is it's a light oil, but it's very hydrating.
Yes.
You're hot to go.
Yes.